But was the move to place state troopers and National Guard troops along the Texas border a calculated political move by Governor Perry? The general overseeing the state's forces says soldiers have been told to avoid confrontation during their mission. It's also been revealed that the Department of Public Safety didn't request additional manpower at the border. There's also some question over Perry's claims that some people crossing the border have ties to terrorism. An online political fact-checking site has called Perry's claims baseless. So is build-up support for a White House run what's really behind all of this talk? That's our topic this half hour, and we want to hear from you on Facebook and Twitter. Joining us live in the newsroom is Fox 26 legal analyst Chris Tritico, Fox 26 news analyst Mustafa Tamiz, and public police analyst Jackie Bali.
Well, that was close. Public policy analyst Jackie Valley. There you go.
First time I'm introducing you guys, my bad.
That's right. Good morning, Hillary.
Good morning.
Okay, so the issue becomes as we examine the surge to the border that Governor Perry is handling right now with the National Guard troops, as we begin to ask questions like, back up your numbers. Tell us where these numbers are that you're talking about, the increase in crime, the increase in border activity. The governor's office has yet, or the Department of Public Safety has yet to give us any backup for that. The only number that I've been able to find that came out is that the number of border crossings is down 36%. Now, the governor claims that's because of the surge. It may be. But we'll start with you, Jackie Valley. The governor makes all of these claims that he's using as his campaign tool, but hasn't backed them up yet. And as a matter of fact, the Hidalgo County Sheriff said it made for a great press day, a good media event, said Hidalgo County Sheriff, but it's creating a perception that we're in a violent war crime zone of some kind, and we're not.
Well, I don't know where the Hidalgo Sheriff is getting his stats, but I will tell you Governor Perry is probably getting his stats from the Washington Post, which quotes the Homeland Security Department to say that we are up to 63,000 children, and children 18 and younger, because a lot of these are older teens, but we are at 63,000 up until June. And that is a very large number. That is not a number that the governor made up. That is not a number that is a joke. That is a serious problem. 63,000, and those are just the children. That's not even including the parents. People coming here illegally. So people may say, oh, this is a political ploy. They may say this is whatever. But these people are coming here illegally. The governor is addressing it. He is doing his job, and that is what we would want him to do. That is why we elected him.
One of the claims we keep hearing is that there's a whole bunch of gang members coming across. The only number I've been able to find is that they've apprehended, of the 240,000 people that have crossed in the last year, they've apprehended 13 suspected gang members.
Yeah, look, there's a number of things that people on the other side of the aisle use to keep us afraid of this whole border crossing. The reality is that the numbers are getting smaller. What the president did was running ads in these countries, warning parents it's a dangerous journey. That's being effective. Meeting with the leadership in those countries, both the presidents and prime ministers, has been helpful in terms of creating the pressure, and so the numbers are down. And Governor Perry always had problems with his numbers. He's had a difficult time going to number 3 and can't seem to remember public agencies. So I don't have a problem with the governor getting a new pair of glasses to look tough and look smart. I don't have a problem with him writing a book tour to run on his presidential stuff. I do have a problem when he wants to spend $12 million a month on taxpayers' money.
All right, let me go to Hillary. She's in the newsroom.
Yeah, just wondering how much really is this going to help him in a possible run to the White House? What are your thoughts?
Well, that's a great question. As Governor Perry and Ted Cruz travel to Iowa and back looking for their message, this seems to be the thing the governor's going to relaunch on, isn't it?
Well, I think this will help him tremendously, because this is a serious concern from most Americans across the aisle, Democrats and Republicans. And as much as my colleague is saying, it's not a threat and the numbers are dwindling, the numbers are still very real, even if there has been a percentage drop, and they're still telling us, Homeland Security will tell us if that's true or not, but those are still real numbers, and across the board, Democrats and Republicans are very concerned, and they're not happy with the way the president has handled it thus far.
Well, the sheriffs, elected sheriffs on the ground, we're almost out of time, are saying we're not having a problem here.
Yeah, basically all of the elected leadership is not. The political leadership always does create a problem because it's good politically. It's a good political point to use.
All right,
63,000 is a problem.
We're going to have to leave it right there. We'll be back in a few minutes with another really good topic.